IOC Designs started from pretty much a vision I had in high school. I was an athlete and I loved doing sports and loved having customized gear. And so when I was in high school, I started taking a graphic arts design course. Went off to college for business college and I started making like custom headbands or wristbands. And so then from there, went to t-shirts, and I was using other companies, equipment. And then eventually, I pretty much just started just going out on the streets. I mean, go out to pretty much games, so youth sports games. I was go out there and advertise my company, what I could do. And it started from like youth leagues to little league football to baseball. Then it turned into middle school teams. Then it turned into high school teams. And now, thankfully, I was just sharing with you guys, now it actually turned into professional athletes. From NBA and even the NFL athletes that we deal with on designing different customized clothing for them. Oh, it's been a great use for me, especially when it comes to dealing with schools and sports. A lot of times a team may only need, say, they call me and say, hey, Reggie, we only need, for instance, like 24 shirts. The week later, they need 5 more. If you go to your traditional screen printing shop, they're not going to be able to accommodate you just for 5. They say our minimum is a dozen or 2 dozen. So by having those heat transfers, I'm able to go ahead and produce those extra 4 or 5 they may need in a timely manner, which is in a couple days. So they're like, wow, he has quick turnaround. I'm like, hey, I got the transfers already sitting here waiting. So as you give me the call, I have the shirts in stock, or I order them in, I press them out, they're done. Like in a couple of days, we're done. So that's a great part about having the heat transfers here. What I want to say, I believe that you should start off with people or who you're connected with. Networking is major in this field. Knowing some people who may have a small business or maybe a coach for a team or a little league. Those are great ways to start off, knowing from people who you know initially to start off your business, to get it going. That can open up plenty of doors for you, where I'm at the point now in my business where the different connections that I've made throughout the years, now it's just residual income. And people just call me. I don't have to go out on the ground and go marketing to so many people or email blasting, because I get so many referrals from the hard work I laid out there years prior by people who I knew or connected with. It has opened up my network. So this business really, I want to say the key thing to it is really networking. Getting out there and initially when you're first starting, get to know people, let them know what you do, and have your business cards advertise exactly what you do, and don't be so, I want to say, don't include so much that you will offer. Kind of stick with a niche. This is what I do. I do custom tees, and maximize that, and then start expanding the point. Because some people, when they get into the heat transfer or pressing, they try to do too much initially, and they can't control it, they can't manage it. So I would say initially stick with 1 or 2, main things you do with heat transfer from whether it's just t-shirts or hoodies, whatever, or just sport teams. Kind of stick with that, and then run that for a long time and start building your business up and your brand. And then after that, things start growing for you. Referrals are a big part. I do some social media marketing, but not a lot. So my social media marketing is pretty much posting a jersey, a t-shirt. That's my advertisement. I may post that. Maybe I don't do it a lot. I used to do it, 2-3 times a day. Now I may do it maybe once a week, if that. So sometimes I got a little slack on it, but once I start advertising, that same day or next day, I'm getting calls and emails immediately. So social media definitely is a great way to market and advertise what you do out there. It's really helped me. But right now, a lot of referrals from repeat customers I deal with. They refer other people and say, hey, I've seen so-and-so shirts, or I've seen that design looks cool. I've seen that school, that team. Hey, can you do ours? And that's how business grows. Good customer service will bring you a long way. I feel like that. Going the extra mile when you're thinking, hey, because being an entrepreneur can be tough as it is already, but going that extra mile for customers and just letting them know that you can meet their need and their expectations, it goes a long way. So it's always good to have good customer service and give realistic timelines when it comes to doing this business. That's the thing, because the demand now is so high. People want stuff right now, but you gotta let your customers know, hey, this is my timeline, this is what I can do, and make it happen. But good customer service will take you a long way. It's kept me in the business for over 10 years.